Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends X-Men Classics Wolverine with Attack Sentinel. So this is on the newer still Toy Biz, but newer X-Men Classics where the back of the card has Wolverine on it instead of more of the classic where it shows like the astonishing astonishing X-Men in the background. So do a quick little 360 on both, and then we'll go ahead and check out the details. Alright guys, so first we'll check out the little Sentinel it comes with. It's actually a pretty cool little figure. I actually really like it. It's got a ton of paint details. You can see it's got more of that classic Sentinel top part of the head, the purple. And it's kind of got these little robotic eyes, the red in there. But I mean, overall the wash and just all the paint detail and the sculpt looks really good. You can see all those little rivets, kind of more of the gunmetal look in the face. I do wish it kind of had a mouth, kind of like a Sentinel, but it's not terrible. It's kind of funky looking at the same time, but it looks really cool. I really like how the neck turned out. You can see some of those gold coiling on the wires, along with all the sculpted detail of the neck, and that nice black wash really makes it look cool. Really worn out looking metal. You can see kind of some scratches in there. It looks cool. It's got a ton of sculpted work in the chest area. You can see all those. My camera would focus. See all those wirings and little gears. It looks really cool. But you can just see some more of those oranges and yellows coming around the back. It's got like these little fins. You can kind of see like the spine coming down. It's very cool. These arms are pretty basic. They just move up and down. But it's kind of got these little hydraulics, and see all that nice black wash looks really cool. It's got some silver etching or silver paint right there, giving that more shinier look. It looks so cool. I love that worn look. Toy Biz is always great with those types of details. Coming down the front, it's got these little purple like metal protection plates right down the front. And it's got these little off-road like track wheels. It's more like armor in the front here. But overall, I mean, it's a cool little figure. Tons of detail. You can see more dirt kind of on those tires. But all of them articulated. They all roll just fine. Got little brake lights so you know when he's stopping and changing lanes. But it's just got some more of these little mechanics in here. Very cool. There's an underside here. Even sculpted down here. It's actually really nice. But then it's got a little action feature. So these arms do not stay up on their own. You can see as I move them up, they fall right back down. But the little action feature is you have Wolverine hit the side of his head. Oh no. You know, blows off the arms. And they just kind of sit in there. They don't really click. You can hear they don't snap in at all. They just kind of rest and you can see the little head wiggling around. But if you push this way, it doesn't really do anything. It just has to go that way. Get the little head tilt. But overall, I mean, it's a cool little mini Sentinel. I like it. I think it's a nice little thing they came with. Alright, so checking out Wolverine. This is a really cool Wolverine. I really like this one. So we're going to go over the head sculpt. It's got a great Wolverine head sculpt with the crazy long sideburns here. He's got kind of like a smiley smirk, and you can see his blue eyes. But you can see over his hair, it's got nice brown paint mixed in there. You can kind of see part of his ear. But you can see his whole ear on this side, so that's kind of cool. You can see the back here. You can see some more kind of highlights in there, but really good sculpt. I actually like this jacket. It's got the X-Men logo right there on the side, little X on the elbow. But it's not too, I don't know, how it fits on him well. So it's not too bunchy and it doesn't get in the way. It looks really cool. At least I think it does. And he's got a little hair on his chest. There you go. And his claws are a little small to me, but they definitely fit in scale because he isn't the biggest Wolverine figure, but they look really cool. And you can see even though you don't see his arms, he's got hair on his arms and hands, which is cool. Nice little touch. Then coming down here in the middle, he's got a nice silver belt with the X logo right there. Looks really cool. Goes all the way around. No butt pockets, but he's got these little leather pants. You can kind of see all the stretching of the material, but it's just a straight flat black. And then he's got these little flat black shoes. Very cool. All right, so I'm gonna go over the articulation since we already did the Sentinel. Looks up about that far. Looks down. Looks to left and right. It's got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out, forward, and back. And again, like I said, the jacket does not hinder anything. It's got double jointed elbows. It's got wrist rotation. Also a hinge at the wrist. And the hand clamp articulation. It's got a nice ab crunch. Crunches forward, not that much. Oh, slides back. And the hair does not continue in there, which is fine. It doesn't bother me too much. Kind of looks weird, actually, if you have him like arched back. You can kind of see a little stripe. But he slides back pretty good. It's got a waist joint, but it's kind of more of an action feature. So he can smack, so you can kind of like slap the Sentinel to make his arms bust off. You can see that. He's got ball joints in the legs, so he can kicks out and to the side. He's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got a boot rotation. Ankles move not down so much because the way the pants are sculpted. Moves up a little bit. He's got a good ankle rocker in there. Toe articulation and pegals up on his feet. Alright, I'll show you guys how tall Wolverine is. Alright guys, so Wolverine stands a little under, he's about 5.5 inches tall. And then the Sentinel is a little under, right at, he's about 4 inches tall. And I'll go ahead and show you guys him next to a couple of the other, I'm gonna knock the thing down, other Wolverines. So here he is next to the Toys R Us exclusive. So you can see he's a little bit shorter than Toys R Us exclusive Wolverine. Sorry, reaching down. And here he is next to the Astonishing Wolverine variant from Apocalypse series. He's kind of not standing up straight. Okay, there we go. So you guys can kind of see him next to him. They're more in scale. So you know how short the Astonishing Wolverine is from Apocalypse, then you kind of have an idea how tall this guy is. And we'll do one more. Here he is next to the Series 3 Wolverine, so you can kind of see the height difference. But overall, I mean, it's not a bad Wolverine. Probably not everyone's idea for a Wolverine, but if you definitely are a fan of the character, I think it's worth picking up. He's not terribly expensive either, which is nice. But there you go, guys. That's my review on the X-Men Classics Wolverine with Attack Sentinel. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great night.